chance of having twins is relatively rare, and there are even families who beat the odds of having more than one set of twins. But our next guest is someone who has been pregnant with twins not once, not twice, but 5 times. Here's Jenn Waters' story.
It all started with the birth of her identical sons in 2008. 2 years later, Jenn is pregnant again. This time, it's fraternal girl twins. After blogging about her experiences as a mom of 2 sets of twins, a couple asks Jenn to be their surrogate. She says yes, and in 2013, a set of girl-boy twins are born. Just weeks after giving birth to the 3rd set of twins, Jenn is asked to be a surrogate for a second couple. In 2015, she gives birth to another set of girl-boy twins. The next year, the first family asks if she would be their surrogate again, and Jenn says yes. And in 2016, another set of girl-boy twins are born, bringing the total to 5 sets of twins.
Wow, Jenn Waters joins us live to tell us all about her experience. Jenn, welcome to DBS. Jenn.
Jen, thanks so much for squeezing us in here, because I have 2 sons. I can't believe, I think my house has been sick for a month and a half. Thanks for the sound effect there. Yep. That fit right in there. But Jen, what was it like, right? What was life like after having that second set of twins? Because I can't imagine.
Yeah, it was as crazy as you thought it would be. We weren't sleeping, of course. We had 4 kids, 3 and under, so it was busy. That quad stroller, that picture, I mean, that thing weighed 125 pounds in itself, and here I am, a 150-pound woman pushing this stroller up and down hills to get my kids outside, so it's crazy.
Superwoman. Okay,
Yes,
so after having your second set of twins, you were a surrogate 3 times. So did you know much about surrogacy before then? And what inspired you to become a surrogate?
I didn't know a lot. My mom had, growing up, talked about how she was going to be a surrogate for a coworker of hers, and I'd heard of it. And when I approached my husband about it, and I had a family looking, he's like, "Yeah, go for it." So it was new and exciting, and this family and I, when we first met, Mike and Megan, it just fit. It worked great.
I'm in awe of you. I really am. It's amazing that you were able to help 2 families, but what was the most difficult part of being a surrogate?
So, of course, you know, you've got in your belly 1 baby, 2 babies, and afterwards you walk around with this baby and you kind of just have this pregnancy body and post-pregnancy body. And that was hard for me. Here I am in the stores shopping, you know, a few days later, and I've got this post-pregnancy body, but I don't have any little babies to show for it. Right. So that was probably the hardest mentally for me. I probably had some postpartum depression with my own kids. So going to having 3 surrogacies, you know, we didn't want any more children ourselves. So it just came with its own things and own issues afterwards. But of course, blessing in disguise for all these families. So.
Right. Let's talk about those blessings. I want to know, and take your time here, how does it make you feel knowing you fulfilled dreams for families that wanted children?
It's hard to think about, and they remind me frequently how thankful they are for me. I don't do well hearing that over and over again, because being pregnant and the enjoyment of that, my pregnancies were easy. Even with the surrogate pregnancies, both families were great to work with. So it's just so hard to know that I'm the person who was able to complete their families for them. So it's something that I don't know. I just have a hard time putting it into words. And my kids, I don't even think understand everything that goes with that. But someday they will.
I mean, you're just a wealth of knowledge on this subject. And I'm sure you wish that you could go back and tell, you know, right when you're starting, like, some advice. So there are people watching that are considering becoming a surrogate. What advice would you give them starting out?
Do it. You know, if you're great at being pregnant, you enjoy it, things are easy for you. I didn't have any issues. I carried to almost full term all 5 times. Do it. Help that family or families. And, as families looking for other options, surrogacy it's such a great bond that you can have with an individual to help bring your baby or babies into this world.
That is beautiful. Jenn, thank you so much for
love it.
sharing your story with us today. We hope it inspires people to help other families. Thank you again. We'll be right back. Thanks,
Thank
Jenn.
you for having
Thanks,
me. Bye.